what is this? Why is this? Is this necessary? Is this something you need? Do you need something like this?
Do you have to like
at
stick
your house?
this onto something?
What's the point of this?
A single mom has high demands for a first date, so he kicks her out. And good on him. Let's check it out.
And always told the truth, they would not have the access to you or other women the way that they desire.
And if y'all told the truth, kids might actually know who their real father is.
You married?
I am single.
And you have children?
I do.
Out of wedlock?
Yes, out of wedlock.
Is the father involved, or what's the father involved in his life?
No.
No, why not?
Because he's a bum.
And did you know he was a bum before you laid down with him?
I did not.
You only found out that he was a bum after you got up?
I mean, that does happen. There are bum men out there who trick women into relationships or sex and then make the mistake of nutting in there, and then bam, that woman ends up with a deadbeat dad. There are deadbeat dads out there.
So good this morning. Is it good, Granny?
Who told you could cook? So you can't cook worth a damn, girl.
Well, if I'd have known that, I wouldn't be cooking your food, honey.
Well, I had to survive a little bit on something.
Well, thanks for being honest with me, Granny.
Yeah, somebody need to be honest with you before you somebody.
She thought she could show off in the kitchen, but wisdom quickly put her back in her place.
Together.
I love how grandmas and grandpas are just, they got no filter anymore. They don't really care. They're old. They don't gotta hide it. And they just straight up, you're like, bitch, your food sucks.
What does that mean?
Straight up. You ain't got your together.
I don't know what that means.
Dang, telling Kevin Samuels he doesn't have his shit together?
It still has no
What
context.
that means is you don't have stability. Okay? You don't have stability. You don't have
Oh, never mind.
a home of your own. You have a
So
roommate. Your brother lives in the next room. Okay? You living with your brother. Your bros are there.
These are men you've dated?
These are men that I have dated, yes.
You have a relationship with them?
Why are your standards so bad?
Yes.
Did it get to the intimate level?
Yes.
So you'll date a man, have a man, but you don't submit to him.
I do, but I feel like
But why are you having a man who doesn't have it? You knew that before.
Exactly. Like, why are you letting low value guys in between your legs? That is what makes you a 304.
Get on.
Popular opinion. A lot of women claim that they want a man who's emotionally mature and has his shit together until you actually get one. And then you realize that man come with discipline, standards, boundaries, limits. He don't just give in to you because you said you wanted something, and he not dealing with no smart mouth just because it's you. Now all of a sudden he a lying ass narcissist and he don't know how to treat a woman because he don't just give you your way all the time.
Yeah, that makes me mad. The word narcissist is thrown around so lightly just because someone disagrees with you, or even just because someone has their ego in the way, which is also a thing. Like, I can say personally that when I was younger, I had some narcissistic type behaviors, but one day I came face to face with like a real narcissist that embedded themselves into my life, and it made me stop. And one day they like did something to me, and I was like, whoa, I think I did that to someone, and like gaslit them like that. And I was like, this is how it feels. And then after that, I started to recognize that stuff, and I never really did stuff like that ever again, because I was like, I learned my lesson. I was like, I can't be doing that kind of talk to people. And so but people like to like just throw around narcissist, like it means you're a diagnosed narcissist with zero empathy, zero sympathy, and like basically like a real like mental diagnosis. It's not. Sometimes people just have big egos and they gets in the way.
He actually uses logic and discipline whenever he thinks and he moves and he acts. He's an emotional abuser because even when you summon the waterworks, he don't let you win the argument. He want to still come to some kind of conflict resolution and talk about whatever it is that y'all needed to talk about. He'll give you a second to get your emotions together and check on the side over there, and then come back and let's finish discussing whatever we're discussing, because it's a bigger problem at hand than just you crying right now. I get it, you're emotional, but he don't just let that control him in the ways that other men let that control him, because he got together, remember? And until you're ready to actually communicate, leave that man where he at. Until you actually ready to listen, leave that man where he at. Until you're ready to sit down and have real adult conversations, leave that man where he at. Because let me tell you something, dealing with a man who's emotionally mature It's not for the weak.
It's not for children, which is basically how these women act. They act like children, like they can get their way because they're a girl, this and that. It doesn't work like that.
I gave you $1,000 to deposit. You said you needed to buy something. I asked you how much. You said, oh, maybe like $100. I said, okay, cool. Just deposit the rest. Nothing got deposited. Explain to me why you needed $100 out of 1,000 and there's nothing left.
Because it was already like spent at that point.
It was already spent on what?
It's not even
what was already spent.
It's not even like $1,000 anymore. It's not like a whole $1,000. So
how much did you spend? At first, how much did you spend?
I needed $100.
So you had $900 left.
Left over as change.
Some people just like to round up. I'll do $1,000. That's a lot of money, but under $1,000, it's like this is just pocket change. Now I'm gonna just spend it on whatever, and this is how you become fiscally irresponsible.
Any daughters, would you care about how they dress in public?
Of course, of course. There's a lot of people outside that might take a bad picture of her.
If she wanted to wear revealing clothes outside in public, what would you say to her?
No, it's not acceptable. Body language, people could say she looks cheap, she's not brought up properly. It's very hard for her to get a husband as well in the future. They're going to say she's very cheap and she can easily go with anyone.
What do you have to say to the girls out there that say it's an insecure way of thinking?
No, it's not insecure. In the end, we are ladies. We need to cover up, not show everything to the public. You need to show your private to your husband.
That is some good knowledge right there. Girls, you don't need to be showing the world the whole shebang. It's not attractive to good men to find you on Instagram dressed in nothing, or to always go with a thong bikini to the beach, but then get mad when guys like glance over at you. It makes no sense. But you need to stop doing this stuff for validation and attention. We all know that's it. It's not for yourself. It's not so your homies can say, oh girl, your body looks so good. No, you do it for attention. You want male attention, and that is the most unattractive thing that a woman can do. I just saw it the other day, a woman complaining online that she can't find a man to take care of her, yet every photo on her Instagram is see-through shirts that you can see her tits. She has an OnlyFans, she does all this stuff, and she wonders why she can't find a good man to take care of her. Like, it blows my mind that they really think that a man's gonna be okay with them showing their body to the world instead of just to the man they love.
What is this? Why is this? Is this necessary? Is this something you need? Do you need something like this?
Do you have to like
at
stick
your house?
this onto something?
What's the point of this? What's the point of this right here?
Do you have to stick this onto something?
What's the point of this?
Because this is the one that I came in here and looked.
I pay for rent.
She's asking, do you have to stick this on? For a minute, it took me a minute to realize, like, why is it blurred out? And I realized they're in a sex shop, and she's probably buying a dildo that's twice as big as her man. And she's just like, do I need to stick it on something? And he's just like, wow, I'm about to get beat out by this dildo.
What's the point of this? Look at
this. I talked to you about this already.
This is as big as a bag. What the is this?
But I paid.
I don't see number nude man. She's showing nude everything. Man? No, she's showing everything. She know that's why she laughed.
Is that true?
I'm laughing, yeah, because they
sit up straight.
They think that I was pretty.
No, you're not cute at all. Lying to this man about his child as you believe it to be, threatening, lying to him, telling him you had of his child, knowing that it was his child.
A mountain of deception couldn't withstand the truth, and the legal system delivered a harsh reality check. Now, face to face with their own hypocrisy, they have to account for the very environment they created. Drop your thought below.
Isn't it ironic that many modern women complain about things like capitalism and climate change when most consumer spending is geared towards women?
Absolutely.
How large is the carbon footprint of keeping modern Western women happy?
I would say huge, and I play a big part in that, for sure.
This is true. All these liberal women always protesting climate change, environmental stuff, but I would be willing to bet that the hair dye that they've all got is non-organic, I would be willing to bet it has a huge carbon footprint. All that makeup you pound onto your face to cover up your pimples and your lack of looks is hurting the environment. The cars you drive, every person who is involved in like environmental or climate change BS is like the biggest hypocrite ever. And liberal modern women are the #1 culprits of that behavior.
So why do you rarely see women call out other women for being materialistic?
Because I think we know we're all a part of the problem.
Because honestly, they're probably materialistic themselves.
Yes, many people project their own problems onto others. Sometimes they keep it quiet. The ones who are smart keep it quiet because they know that they shouldn't be giving advice if they can't practice what they preach. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please let me know your thoughts below. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and the little dingy button. I will see y'all next time. Peace out.